Hello and welcome to Student Voice. I'm Rowan Spraker. Last year, Chattanooga State launched its first ever film festival. Today, we'll be getting a sneak peek into what the 2019 Film Festival will showcase, as well as what the experience was like as a director in the festival. Joining me today is Sarah Page, director of the Chattanooga State Film Festival, as well as Emily Steele and Cole Bankston, whose short films Hair and Loser by Birth were first place winners last year. Thanks for joining me today, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So starting off, Sarah, how did the Chat State Film Festival all start?
So I had kind of been talking to students and people around campus, Chris Willis obviously as well, and we know that a lot of people here on campus and in the community are making student films, but there was really nowhere to showcase them. And so we decided, well, why not Chat State? We have some great film festivals in the area, but a lot of them don't feature specifically student films. So we thought, well, high schools and colleges, right now we're saying like a 60 to 75 mile radius of Chat State's main campus. Basically we just wanted a forum for students to be able to show their films.
Awesome.
And also to talk about film
Right.
and watch films too.
And so what were like some of the successes of last year?
Well, I mean, so we're also partnering with the International Film Series, and so we did a Japanese anime film with them and had food from Fuji, and that was the largest turnout they've ever had for that event. So that was super fun. We got a ton of submissions. We were able to screen, say, somewhere around 16 to 18 student films in the Humanities Auditorium here on campus, and give out let's see, 6 different prizes ranging from $50 to $150.
Nice.
And I mean, I'm sure you guys will talk about this too. I mean, just giving you a chance, to see your film on the big screen. We had a featured speaker last year, which we'll do again this year. I'm not sure who that's going to be yet. Yeah, we did all kinds of events. I think it was really successful. I think it's going to be even bigger and better this time around.
Nice. So other than watching the films themselves, what are some other things that students can get involved with at the festival?
Yeah, so like I said, with the International Film Series, we have picked that movie for or really next year. So that's the first night of the festival, which is the 28th, I think. Yeah, 28th this year, Thursday the 28th. And that's going to be a Turkish documentary called Kedi, which is about cats. Nice. Which I'm a big fan of cats, so I'm kind of excited about it. But it's really cool because it's shot from various perspectives of the cats, so it does a lot of cool things with cinematography. I think it will be fun. We're going to get some Mediterranean food from kebabsters, and that'll all be free, so that's another event people can come to. Nice. And then there'll be the actual screening of student films. We'll do that Friday, and I'm thinking we might do that off campus. We were kind of kicking around maybe doing that at the Palace Theater. And then during that screening, we're going to have an additional award this year that we haven't had before, which is an audience award. So anyone who comes to the screening will be able to vote on their favorite film. And then that Saturday, we'll have another featured speaker to be announced, and we'll give out our awards.
Nice.
So that's kind of, in a nutshell, the plans. So people can get involved by submitting movies, obviously, which is really kind of why I'm here today and want to push, is the submission of the films. But also just attending the events, which are all free, or if they want to volunteer, they can contact me as well.
So what's some of the specific successes from last year that you're looking to build on this time around in 2019?
Well, I'd like to get more submissions. From Chat State specifically, we have an award that's specifically for Chat State students, but also just from any young people in the area who have films. I'm hoping that we'll have a bigger turnout at our events because the word will get out more. We've decided, again, to sort of do all the screenings together and then do our speaker with our awards, so we're hoping that will be maybe like a little bit of a different dynamic in the past. We also might do some sort of workshop or interactive event after the documentary we're going to show on Thursday.
Nice.
That will maybe be related to, I'm hoping, cinematography or something in that vein.
Well, cool. So kind of switching gears for Emily and Cole, how was the experience as a whole going from filming your shorts to then editing them and then ultimately being a part of this film festival?
for me, it's always exciting. There's just the process I think everyone goes through, the writing, the pre-production, and then the whole build-up to the actual shooting, which is always exciting, and you never know what's going to happen. So a day of, like, you never know.
Hey, are we focused on race space?
Yeah.
Okay. Camera rolling?
Rolling. No. Rolling.
Audio rolling?
It's not rolling.
Slate, scene 5, shot 54. And action.
And as far as the film festival, you know, I've really enjoyed just being able to go and see other people's work and see my work on screen, because it's always fun just seeing something that you created and sitting in an audience, kind of like a theater setting, and actually being able to watch your film is always exciting. So it was really awesome, and I'm really happy that we were able to be a part of the first one. So.
Pretty much the same. Now mine was a documentary, of course, so the process was a lot different, and a lot different for me too, because this one's animated.
Right.
The whole thing is done on toilet paper, and if you see the movie, you'll know why. But that alone just was a lot of work, because it was just me staring at a light board with each piece of toilet paper, just ripping it off, drawing on it, ripping it off, next one, and I just had stacks and stacks of toilet paper throughout my whole dorm.
Nice, nice. And you, before the show, you mentioned that you had no experience with animation before that?
No, not at all. With a lot of these prisoners on death row, they never had formal art lessons. So whenever they need to like measure perspective or scale on a drawing, they don't know the pencil technique that artists use to measure that kind of thing. So they have to use their own methods, which they create, which is just, to me, really awe-inspiring, that they can still figure out how to make art in their conditions. So I kind of wanted to just throw myself into this blindly, kind of like what they do. And also they make a lot of crafts out of toilet paper and out of stuff they find in the prison. So I feel like it was in the spirit of that too.
That's cool. That's very cool. So what are the other projects have you guys been involved in since?
Just different things, freelance work and videography and that sort of thing. Constantly jotting down ideas, constantly coming up with things, and mainly like trying to push towards that next project, which will be about like a 15-30 minute short, hopefully by the end of next spring. So.
Right on. And are either of y'all hoping to be able to submit a film to this year's festival?
Hopefully, definitely.
Hopefully, yeah. I'm looking to expand the one I have into a feature length. I'm looking for just money right now. Because I keep getting more information and more drawings from the prisoners. One I got recently from one of the prisoners was about how when he was 13, his mother forced him to try heroin. And it is just haunting, to look at. And he has a description on the back stating everything, and it is just, it's dark.
Very powerful. So Sarah, kind of wrapping up, what are some ways that we can get the word out on campus to make this kind of a huge event this year?
Well, I just want to interject and say how cool it is for me to sit with you guys and hear you talk about like how cool the film making process is for you and how much you liked the festival.
Thank you.
No, thank you, because it wouldn't happen without you. So that means a lot to me, and I hope that maybe we can do more stuff like this where you guys could get involved with talking about
For sure.
your experiences with that, because that's great for me to hear. So that's super rewarding for me to hear from you guys and say like, here is the process that I went through to make this movie, and here's why it was engaging. For now, we're really just trying to push submissions. So the Film Freeway website is where students can submit, and it opened on the 1st of October, and they have till the 1st of February to submit. So that's kind of what we're pushing right now, and then sort of as we move into the beginning of next semester, more materials will come out about the International Film Series showing and the actual screening events. But all those are going to take place in that last weekend of March. So again, I believe it's the 28th, 29th, and 30th. It's that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So definitely submit if you have a film and anything. Fiction, we said music videos, documentaries. We're kind of focusing on short films, but we're saying like 30 minutes or less.
Right.
So they can be anywhere from 30 seconds to 30 minutes. And then volunteering too. So if anyone wants to get involved in other ways of volunteering at the events or helping to get the word out, I've got flyers and posters and all that kind of good stuff. So,
Awesome.
And I'm here on campus every day. I'm over in the Humanities building, so people are more than welcome to stop by my office. It's H231.
Cool. Well, thank you guys so much. That's all today for this episode of Student Voice. For up-to-date news about the festival, check out the Chatt State Film Fest Facebook page and submit your film. Go to www.chatstatefilmfest.com. Have a great day.